imagine you losing to him, dude. He just does not, because like me,
we're live now, so now we're clout talking now.
Okay, so anyways, what I was going to say is, even though I'm old and fat now, I naturally genetically have kind of more of an athletic body, meaning that if I even start working out a little bit, you know, if I work out 3 days a week, 4 days a week, even if it's just like a half hour a day,
yeah,
it might take months, but eventually my shoulders, my pecs, I start to form that kind of build. I have friends, and this guy reminds me of some of the friends I have, that they have the body type where they can do exactly what I'm doing, and it just does not have the same result. Their bodies just are not athletic. So I don't know. Is anybody even watching?
I don't know, man. Probably.
Are you on both?
Yeah, I think we're on both.
What's up, Rolando?
It's our pal Rolando.
And then we got Cy Weir. We got Jordan.
Mill,
lick up like a hiccup.
Swear.
You're watching.
I'm watching.
Well, thanks for joining us, guys. Hi, Dream. So we just decided to jump on just really for a very short amount of time because we want to.
It was gonna be an hour, but now I don't even know if we'll be able to do that much. What's up, Jarrett?
We'll do close to that. Hey, Jarrett. But yeah, we just want to jump on for a short time and try to stay consistent. And if you guys don't have anything going on in your board, then come join us. You know,
come join us. Look at the sweet, silky sounds of Wink and Skillz.
Look at us as like two. I don't know what would be like.
Look at us as two really,
Mr. Robinson. No, what was his name? The guy, the famous guy from PBS.
What are you talking about? Mr. Rogers?
Guy. Yes, Mr. Rogers. Thank you.
Oh my God! I said Mr. Robinson.
Well, I'm thinking because remember Eddie Murphy. Eddie Murphy did his version of that, which is hilarious.
Oh, and it was Mr. Robinson that he did.
I think it might have been Mr. Robinson. You should Google that. But yeah,
dude, if I touch anything on my computer, it's gonna freeze, and then we're screwed.
But the cool thing about StreamYard is I'll still be here, so it doesn't really matter.
That's true. At least you will be. Yeah. So I should tell Nathan that we're streaming right now, and say, hey.
Yeah, when he sees how many people are watching, he'd be like, I ain't fighting you.
I'd be like, save my channel.
If I'm going to get my ass kicked, it's going to be by a much bigger channel than you.
We have more subscribers, I think, than he does. But
so he might not know.
But I mean, he gets more viewers because people.
Yeah, but then we'll just say like, dude, YouTube. Then we got to blame it. We'll be like, YouTube's been tripping.
Well, he knows what YouTube does, dude. He literally had to start a new channel because YouTube effed him over as well.
What does that mean? Any plans for My Hero Academia MBV with Himiko and Toga? I'm guessing those are characters that he wants to see in a hookup, right?
Yeah.
So you know what we should do on streams? I should draw really good stick figures, but really good stick figures of these characters you pick, and then we'll go into this program where me and Jared can go in together. And he'll control the layer for the one character, and I'll control the layer for the other character, and we'll have them hop around, and
we'll go, "Hi, I'm that character from My Hero Academia."
And that way we can
do it.
We can do hookups anytime you want. It'll be called stick up hookups, right? Stick man hookups.
Yeah, stick man hookups.
Then we can have like little jokes in there about where the guy's like, I'm gonna. You want a piece of my stick.
Right.
Why don't we just call it stick-ups? Stick-ups.
Dude, cartoon stick-ups. I love it. That's amazing. Cartoon
stick-ups is so dumb.
You remember my idea for cartoon hookups ripoffs, right? That was going to be essentially that. Do you not remember it?
Oh, I kind of vaguely do, and I like.
Oh, dude, I love the concept. The concept is like.
Tell the audience.
Okay, well, they all know because these people are huge fans of Winky Dink Media, so they know everything that we've ever done. All three of them. No, the concept is like, hey guys, Jared Winkler here. You probably know all of our cartoon hookups that we used to release. Well, this kid, this 10-year-old Joshua Finkelstein, took our idea and started making his own cartoon hookups. And we thought they were brilliant. So we're going to show you them now. And they're cartoon hookups ripoffs. And they're like crayon drawings. The animation is just like terrible. I do literally all of the voices. So I'll be the girls like this. I'll be the
So you used your regular voice, right? You used your regular voice for the girls.
Wow, Skillz. Wow.
Yeah. Hey,
How
I
you
got
gonna play me like that, son?
Hey, you know, I'm right now trying to draw like a stick figure character with Incredible Hulk, and I'm like, how do you do that? But
I don't even know, dude.
I think I just realized it as I was messing around. You have to make the lines, the sticks really thick. That's all you can do.
Oh, you're probably right.
And if you made them green, that would help too.
Yeah, big green sticks.
Watch your mouth, dude. We're
that's
live.
Gross. That's gross. Okay,
we could give them like their head, I guess, or just like maybe just a thing of hair. Like, what would it be? Yeah, it'd have to be like really simple.
But yeah, Skillz. So I wanted to stream tonight. I sent you a message, and I was like, I just got back from the gym, and I was like, I've got a little bit of time before I need to go to bed or get ready for bed. Essentially,
yeah.
We
could stream for 8 hours and you still be awake.
Yeah, this is true.
No, we're kidding.
But I was like, man, we could stream for an hour. If I message Jim, maybe he'll want to stream. And
I always want to, dude.
I know you do. Now you do. Like, back when I wanted to in 2016, you were like, Jared, I don't understand why you keep asking me to do these stupid freaking things. Only back then, people used to give us super chats. Remember that, Skillz?
Yeah, the good old days.
Funny? And you wouldn't even come hang out with me. Even if I paid you, you wouldn't.
The funny thing is, when you asked me, this shows how different it is. I was just getting comfy. I worked all day long on animation today. So I was sitting down, just getting comfy. And I'm like, so not in the mood to stream. But I got that message from you, and I'm like, I do want to stream, though. Even though I don't. So
were you wearing a Halloween shirt today, or did you put that on for the stream, dude?
Put it on for the stream.
Were you even wearing clothes? Is that why it
no,
took you so
I don't
long?
wear clothes. I'm in North Dakota. You don't have to.
You don't wear clothes in North Dakota.
No, you can wear a Speedo like into Walmart. It's no biggie.
Yeah.
I just realized Spartan's asleep. He's gonna be mad.
Sweet little baby Spartan is asleep.
I talked to that guy today.
¿Qué pedo? ¿Qué pedo, loco? I wish that there was a thing that so I could see what these characters actually say. Jarrett, you feel like you did your waffle? I feel like I did when my Waffle House had an employee named Jared. Every time I hear it, I'm like, what? Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
Gotcha.
Poor Jarrett is hearing you say Jared and is like, huh? Oh, it feels like somebody's calling his name.
Yeah, I know. That was confusing for me last time too, dude, because his name's Jarrett and you're Jared. So one of you guys has to change your name.
I'll do it. How about you guys call me Wink MF Dink?
Yeah.
You didn't even comment. You didn't even comment about how brilliant that was that I changed my name to match yours.
Me? Oh. I
did that last stream, Skillz.
Really?
Yeah, I did an entire stream.
I was looking last stream. You must have did it. You didn't do it when we first started. It must have been somewhere.
It was a couple minutes into the stream for sure.
Oh, okay.
But I did it. It was definitely there for a while.
You guys leave me alone. I'm trying to draw a stick figure.
Oh, are you drawing your favorite character, the Hulk?
Yeah, I'm trying to see if I can. It is. It's Hulk, Superman, and She-Hulk. I like She-Hulk. All right. I still can't believe. Go ahead.
If you're gonna be the big J, I'm gonna be the bigger J.
Who's gonna be the bigger J?
I'll be the
You know,
bigger
you know how
one.
they say the bigger man?
Yeah, I'll be the bigger J. No, what were you gonna say, Skill, when I so rudely interrupted you?
I don't think it was important. What was I saying?
What time do you have to be up in the morning, Skills?
I don't technically have to be up at any time because I'm my own boss, you know, as they like to say today. It's nice being your own boss, you know. No 401k, no medical benefits, but yeah, you be your own boss, man. My teeth are falling out. Be your own boss. No, but I try to get up like my goal is between 8 and 10 in the morning. I know this probably sounds bad to some of you, but
Not
in
to
our
me.
world,
That sounds early to me.
but I always take what is that word? You take umbrage? Is that the word? It's late.
That's disgusting. This is a family show.
Oh,
leave your umbrage out of this.
I always take pride in the fact that even if it's 10 in Vegas, where on the east or the west coast where I spent my entire life, that's like 8 in the morning. And that's pretty good. But anyways, no, I'm currently working on a documentary. It's not for myself, it's for a client. And doing a lot of art and animation for it. And this most recent clip, all I can tell you is I'm doing all the previous clips have been done with like paintings that were, I took the artwork and rigged them in the animation program so they could have a little bit of movement. Pretty limiting though, unless you put a lot of time into it. But now I'm actually doing a vector-based, kind of like what I did for the Unspeakable guys. I'm doing like that type of animation.
Oh, okay.
So it's always nice when I can do that. And the thing I'm realizing, because I have larger gaps now between when I'm doing vector-based stuff, part of me never wants to do it. And then I get into it and I'm like, I'm really good at this now. Like I'm really good at that. I just really feel a desire to do like a course on it. Like before, and for no other reason, just to help people, because I just know that program so well. It's the kind of thing where I think I spent so many years in it, I got burned out.
Yeah.
And then when I got a break from it for like a long time because of the work I was doing, and I went back and it felt a little off. And then once I got back into it,
once you brush those cobwebs off.
I need to stop talking.
Wait, why do you need to stop talking?
Because my mom, she just woke up.
Oh no.
Yeah. She just, hey mom, hey, shut the fuck up. I'm streaming. Sorry about that, dude.
Dude, this is YouTube. You can't say those words.
Oh, I shouldn't have said that, huh?
Yeah, they're gonna take us off.
No, I'm sorry, guys. I didn't. It's just my mom. She just doesn't listen.
It's actually a miracle that she woke up, and that's shocking that you would tell her to be quiet.
No, she's like 95 years old. I'm looking for something to throw at her, but
get in there. Light. You could throw a light.
Get to bed now. I'm streaming. Mom. No, don't get the belt. I'm sorry. Just let me 40 more minutes, okay?
Wow.
All right, so I'm drawing the Hulk. How funny would it be if I'm sitting here doing this? Some old lady comes in here, slaps the shit out of me.
Jimmy Skillz' mom, what are you doing here? No, come on.
I'm Janice Skillz, you prick.
Mrs. Skillz, what are you doing here?
Hi, Jordan. What are you doing
Jordan's up late? Wow. Wow, Jordan.
Uh-oh. See, now you got to go. That's an important call.
No, it's Rico. I don't know why he's calling me. 11:10. It must
text him and tell him we're streaming and tell him if he can talk about the issue on streaming, then he can come on. That'd be great. Ready? Hey, guys. Make sure if you have Netflix, I got a film coming out real soon. Jared, what I want to talk to you about is wait, hold on. Oh, who are you letting in the StreamYard? It's Brenda. Wait, what is she doing here? Hold on.
Hello. Hey, Rico.
Jared, my dog just crapped in the living room. I gotta go. Ready?
That's right.
That's actually a likely story. That was a good
run.
A good pull.
Run, Rico, run. You can run, but you can't hide. I sound a lot like
Dude, I found the real life Brenda. It's this lady, something Estridge. She's like on like the news and the political channels and stuff. Something
Wait, someone Estridge?
Yeah, she's like an older lady, but
She talks like this.
Melissa
find it.
Etheridge?
I'm gonna find it.
Come to my window.
I can find it. I'm just gonna play like 2 seconds of her talking.
Something way by the light of the moon. Come to my window. I'll be home soon.
You wanna hear-
To my window, Rico. Rico. Here's why he's nervous, okay? So I'm just gonna put it out there. I sound a little bit older than I am, actually, but me and Rico went to high school together, right? He was we prom king and queen, right? And I was young and beautiful, and I never touched a cigarette. Fast forward 20 years later, now he's embarrassed. Now he's ashamed of me.
He is ashamed. Can somebody get my Pall Malls, please?
Pall Malls.
My Pall Malls.
Pall Malls.
Yes.
I'm trying to find this. Where is she? I'm going back too far.
Oh, you're looking for Melissa Etheridge?
No, it's her name though. She's like some political lady.
And she
Something.
talks like this.
Okay, listen to this. Ready?
Okay.
I know my friends on the Democrat.
That's a woman.
Wait, hold up the picture. Hold up the video to the.
Oh well,
to your
man, we're not
camera.
getting in trouble from this from years ago. Here, her name is. Hold on, let me give you her name just so you actually have it. Susan Estridge.
Susan Estridge.
So, anyways, Rico and me dated for many years. He proposed to me. We're gonna have beautiful children together. We're gonna name one Pal, one Mal.
What do you think about that, Jared? He was gonna have beautiful children with Brenda and name one Pal and one Mal.
Pal Mal.
We had twins, and we got.
I'm like waiting with bated breath here for. Is that even the right term for Rico telling me what it is? Okay, hold on.
Huge news. Guess who's gonna be the new Batman?
I can tell you something crazy. Like,
I just realized I identify as a woman.
alrighty. So stick figure Hulk would have to be just really. Is there something you got to go?
No, I don't have to go. I just have to write a message. So you have to control the.
All right,
screen.
guys. Jared can't talk right now because, he always gets on me for my drawing and everything. But that dude, I run this show, man. You guys know if it wasn't for me, there'd be no show. Like I always say, I'm the smartest guy in the world. I'm the best looking guy in the world. I'm the most talented guy in the world. But my greatest trait, I feel, is my humility. So, what are you guys saying in the chat? What's going on? Can I see? How are there 2 streams going, Jordan? The program we're using allows us to stream to multiple YouTube channels. And since this is our new channel, well, I can't say this is our new channel because I don't know where you're watching from. But we felt it would be a good idea to stream to the old channel and the new channel maybe for a few times to get some people to come over. That's right, Jarrett. I agree. Let's be friends. Why can't we be friends? Why can't we be friends? If you guys can't tell, I'm a professional singer. Why can't we be friends? Oh, bum 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 bum. Trying to figure out. This is harder than you think doing a stick figure Hulk. I really don't know how to do it. I don't think you can keep the stick figure consistent, meaning the width of the line. I don't know if that's allowed though. See, I don't know what the stick rules are. I'm sure there is like some type of rules or something. So what are you guys saying? Huh? Should we start a Discord for this new channel, so that we can have guests come in if you guys ever want to pop in and we can make fun of you? Because that's the thing. We're not looking for friends. Me and Jared had this conversation already. We have too many friends. We're actually trying to get rid of them. But if you want to join in the Discord at some point, come on the stream and talk and tell everybody about how cool you are, so everybody else knows. That'll be fine. Okay, this is tougher than I thought. What's up, Cam?
Cameron's here now. Everyone's here. What?
Here comes the man. Ladies and gentlemen, the one, the only.
Oh, Jordan wanted to know how there's 2 streams going.
I already
We're
explained it.
magicians.
I explained everything while you were doing what. That's crazy how you can block stuff out. Me, if I was texting somebody, I would still hear everything else.
I'll tell you, the matter was of such a degree of engagement that I was able to block out. Otherwise, I probably would have only been partial. So it's I guess it's not a really big deal. So there is
Are you gonna tell everybody Rico's private business?
No, it's not Rico's private business. So we have a mutual friend who worked with us on a short film years ago. And when we were submitting the short film to festivals through what was kind of like a third-party website, IMDb owned that website. And so when you would create your pitch packet and you would upload like video clips, it would upload those video clips to IMDb. And this person was like, hey, I love that we worked on that project over 10 years ago, but it's the only clip on my IMDb and I'd like it to not be there. Is there any way you can remove my name from it or something? Which is totally understandable. And like, he couldn't have asked in a nicer way. But because it was uploaded with this like third-party app, I don't think we have any control over it. I don't think there's any way that I can remove it. I don't even think there's actual tags on it. I'll have to see, but
yeah, that's tough, man. I typically try to get my name removed from everything I'm involved in. Like I'm not.
I know you do, dude. Oh, I know.
Even my own work. Like people will go on my Instagram page and say, "That's a cool drawing." I'll be like, "F you! I didn't draw that. Prove it." You know what? And then I block them. Block them.
Oh, Spencer's here. Hi, Spencer.
Spencer.
Dude, there are an awful lot of people here tonight. I don't know how we've got so many peoples.
I can't seem to get this to work, man.
What's not working, dude?
Remember, I told you I was trying to get the stick figure Hulk. Here, I'll show you, and then you can give me like your.
Wait, what'd you say?
I said I can show you my stick figure Hulk, and then you can.
That is disgusting, dude. And I don't understand why you would think it's appropriate to show me that. When
I'm sorry about my mom earlier, guys. She will come in here and try to slap me, but I'm telling you. See, the thing about my mom,
Mrs. Skillz, no, put your belt back. Put your belt back.
My mom's 95 and she likes
go back to North Dakota.
She likes to slap me all the time.
Oh, she's in my apartment now, Skillz.
Yeah, my mom likes to slap me all the time. She's 95, but the crazy thing is she thinks she's invincible. I don't know. You get to an old age, and the other day she went to slap me and I like slipped and I came back with the right hand and I dropped that MRF. I dropped her on her ass, man.
Damn, dude.
She's got a good chin for 95 though. She'd take a hell of a
Well, I mean, if you've been taking hooks to the chin your whole life.
If you want to know what my mom looks like, she's very beautiful. Have you ever seen Throw Mama from a Train or Goonies?
What was her name in the Goonies? Mrs.
Oh, there was a name. Oh,
it was
speaking of,
it was like an Italian thing. It was because it was like the Morettis or something.
yeah. Also, guys, rip to the great Richard Donner, who was the man behind that movie and a lot of great movies. Actually, he passed away yesterday.
Oh, I didn't
Great,
even know that.
yeah, great director. But here's the thing: usually when you hear about stuff, these guys pass away. It's always like 70s or 80s. He was 91, so that's a
Wow.
pretty good life, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's a great director, man.
Dude, I don't know if I told you I don't know if you know, I'm a huge fan of the Coreys, right? Did I tell you I went down a rabbit hole recently about the
You
Coreys?
talking about the two Corys?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Well, yeah, I'm a huge fan too, dude. Me back in like 2007 or 8, me and my good friend Mac, we got hooked on the show, the two Corys, because
I got hooked on it too, but did you watch both seasons?
yeah. And here's the thing that was the reason we got so hooked is because yeah, it's clearly reality TV, but the difference is with reality TV, they're always shooting stuff and they're obviously want to catch drama and stuff. In this, they didn't have to look too far because Haim was messed up, dude.
Okay.
Haim was messed up.
Yes, but listen, man. First season was obviously everything was orchestrated.
Oh yeah.
Second
Second
season
season, it just
was
fell
like,
apart.
this is real life.
Oh yeah,
And
it was like.
I just rewatched the second season like 3 weeks ago.
How did you do that? Because I've been looking for it for download.
So I found out because, dude, I'm a huge fan. And
no, I am too. I follow him, Corey, on Twitter, dude.
So I bought the first season on iTunes is the only place you can buy it. Second season I bought on Amazon.
Okay,
But
good
so I watched that. Then I watched the there's like a celebrity autopsy show that does like reenactments, and they did Corey Haim as an episode, and I got that and I watched that. And then I watched Corey Feldman's documentary and and watched all the surrounding stuff around it because he had like he had a company handle the live stream of it when it premiered. So
I remember everything.
He sold tickets online and he had a premiere at the DGA in Los Angeles. And dude, like it just went, the stream just didn't work. So if you bought tickets, and he was like, luckily we actually screened it physically in LA because like people were wondering if it even existed, you know?
Yeah.
Fratelli, Jordan Lawson, Fratelli.
Oh, that's right.
The Fratellis.
Dude, yeah, everything, like, I don't know, dude. I mean, I was fans of them when I was younger, their movies, and then just the way things went. But yeah, that second season got so raw.
It did, dude.
Hard to watch in one way, but another way, I think I related to it more than like most reality TV too, was because it was like, you could tell like these guys, it would be like you and me if one of us like fell off the edge. Like, this is like your best friend. You guys have been through so much. I mean, they've been through so much stuff together.
Yeah.
And like to see where Feldman still has his shit together and Haim is just, he's not a spring chicken anymore. And he's just like gone, man.
Yeah.
And then I remember the whole Lost Boys 2 sequel that they got into the fight over, which, you know, those movies sucked. You know, like, why would you want to?
I didn't see the sequels. I still.
They're horrible. I mean, horrible. I don't know how that studio, whoever it was, got the rights to do that, because you would think something like Lost Boys, somebody would have bought the rights to that, held on to it, and waited.
Yeah.
Or just held on to it because it's guaranteed. Even if you do a crappy big budget one with stars, you're still going to make your money back.
Yeah.
Somehow some shitty company got the rights to it, and they made it Lost Boys 2 and 3 like in 2008, 9, 10, whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just funny how he was so upset about him not being more involved. And I just watched this. He got on, he was doing pretty well. And then the stress of that shoot came and he just got on drugs, literally the day before he was back on drugs so that he could be all effed up on set, dude. He just blew it. He blew it hard. But I have this I don't know, this crazy connection to them. For me, Dream a Little Dream is one of my favorite movies of all time. It's one of my favorite movies, and it may be arguably the #1 hottest woman I've ever seen in my life.
There you go.
I mean, she's got to be in the top 5, dude. And I mean, that was a
I don't
The
even
love
know
interest.
her name.
Meredith something. Don't look at
Yeah.
her now because it'll ruin it. But man, this
Yeah.
girl was incredible.
She was.
I guess I shouldn't say that in front of everybody, but it's okay though because she's probably older than me now. She
Probably sounds like this. Hey, you thought I was hot back then in 1988, right? Check me out now.
No, I was gonna say, Jared, I agree. If you're talking about the original Superman 2, I've watched obviously the first one, the original cut, and then the Donner cut. But I like that idea that you have. That's funny, or that's cool. It's cool and funny. Anyways, let me share my screen.
I'll have to, dude. Maybe I'll screen record those episodes and then send them to you. So that
Well, it's probably
can
you
have-
probably just. Oh, that's right. I was gonna say Dropbox. I might
yeah,
just.
I can't because I don't. I had to physically buy them. And dude, I'm glad that I did because now like I actually have
I'm
them
too
for-
because for years I've been looking for that show.
yeah,
for-
and I was
right?
too. And finally, I knew I could get season 2. I didn't know I could get season 1. And
You know
really,
what's-
it mattered more to me to get season 2. But season
Yeah.
1, I had so much fun watching.
Yeah. It's always funny to me too because like I've learned more about this throughout my life, but it's just always interesting how different people get the rights to different things or different distribution deals. Because you would think like it doesn't even make sense that one season's here and one season's here, but that's just how it works sometimes.
Yeah.
And now, if that show was like a huge success and somebody would come in and make a definitive decision and put some money down and say we own this and
Yeah.
we'll decide where it goes, but it literally could be the thing where the first season was one whole company and they switched over, and now it's the 2 seasons belong to 2 entirely different companies. Anyways, guys, so look, I started out thinking about the Hulk, so I did like this quick stick figure just like as a basic starting point. And then, well, then I decided like this. So maybe some version of this, and it'd be so nice if Jared would pay attention, but that's fine.
Hold on.
So I don't know how to draw a stick figure Hulk. Spartan, dude, we were just talking about you. I'm like, it's way past his
Spartan's
bed.
awake?
I know it's way past his bedtime,
This is
man.
crazy.
Do you wanna
Anime Weebo's here too. Everybody's awake. Maybe we should just
Spartan.
stream late at night every night.
I'll explain this to you later, but basically Jared hit me up really late and said, "You want to stream?" And I said, "No." And he said, "Too bad." But no, Spartan, you need to get your rest. You're going to wind up crashing your forklift. Come on, man. But we're doing a new stream where Jared just plays on his phone while I talk. Yeah, so I don't know what to do with this, guys. I guess if I
That looks like him. That's great. You're done, dude. Well done.
think that could work as a stick figure Hulk.
Yeah, I think so. I know who it is.
Oh, well, yeah, really? I've only been talking about it. I think we need to give him, I don't know what's allowed in stick figures. So, like, I don't know. You know what? It'd probably be better just to, circles. No, that's not working.
Oh, you were playing Black Ops 2? Heck yeah.
If we do that, and then we'll give him like, I guess we'd have to go with black because we got to keep it simple. It's a real stick figure.
Yeah, keep it black, dude. So dude, I was in the gym and there's not usually anybody working out in my apartment gym. There rarely is. And there was a young guy working out in there while I was. And at one point,
And Jared went up to him and said, "Hey, are you single?"
yeah, I said, hey, baby.
Hey,
And he was kind of in the way of the 40-pound weights that I was trying to grab.
fight.
And so I just kind of slid in front and I grabbed him and I'm like about to use them. And I've got headphones in, he's got headphones. But he starts pointing at the weights because they were mismatched. And the way that I grabbed them, I couldn't even see. So he was showing me I had a 40 and a 45. I was like, oh, awesome. Thanks, dude. You know, whatever. And like, I'm finishing my workout. And right as I'm about to go, he's like, hey, what's up, man? My name's so-and-so. How long have you been out here? And I explained, oh, I've been here for about a year. He goes, I've been here since March. I was like, where are you from? And he goes, oh, I'm from Mississippi. And dude, he then basically said, I'm 21 years old. I used to be a drug dealer and gangbanger, and I found God. And I've got like a new lease on life, and I'm no longer a sinner, and it is my job to just spread the word of God. And he just preached to me for like 20 minutes. And I was like, I'm so happy for him, but I'm also not religious, you know? So like, I couldn't be frank about my beliefs. I just kind of listened to his and said I was really proud of him for finding his way out of what was a really bad lifestyle, you know? And I'm so glad that dude found religion, because it seemed like his life was literally a wreck until he found religion. But
Yeah,
it felt really disingenuous, because like everything he was saying to me, I was like, I can't even have, like, you're not even on the level to even discuss the things that I think about your religion. Like, all you could do is spout to me like verses and verses and verses. And like, I didn't want to be like, because I appreciate that he has it, because that guy needs it, you know? But it's not valuable for him. In fact, I would say it made me really uncomfortable to be preached to. Like I can tell that he can't read social cues, but I think if there was another person who could, they would see on my face that I was so uncomfortable in the conversation. Like, you know.
Yeah. I think in those I mean, I get exactly where you're coming from. I think in those type of situations, for me to get through that, because my natural inclination would be to engage him, but then I have to think, in a situation like that, this isn't about me, you know? And so me even going to that place, I'm saying this is about me, when it should really be like, hey, whatever it takes, this guy cleaned up his life. That's great news. And I should be appreciating that and encouraging that. And also trying to, you know, I don't want to engage like if he starts asking me questions and stuff, I don't want to, you know, get into that.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's the kind of thing where
It also,
the thing, it doesn't matter what it takes. Somebody said they started worshiping snails and they're reformed and they're living a great life. Like, how's that a bad thing, you know?
right. It's freaking awesome. The thing that really kind of sucks is like, I thought I was meeting like a dude that like lives in my apartment building that has an interest in working out just like me. And like, I don't really interact with a lot of people in my life. And like, I thought I was going to get like a little dose of interaction with someone that was going to be like a little positive exchange. And it wasn't really that. It was him, you know, he was testifying for me. He told me his story, with the intention to, if I was not his religion, convert me to his religion. And dude, it's just like, I wanted to have an interpersonal conversation. I didn't want to hear verses and like stuff like that. Like, and even that maybe there's a way in the world where like somebody could go through their experiences and reach me with their religion, but that wouldn't be the way. It's the same as like, I feel really uncomfortable when a salesman tries to sell me something, you know, like really good salesmen put me like in absolute defense mode. I just get a sense that they're trying to
But
take advantage.
Yeah, you know what though? The funniest part is the easiest thing to do. Like I know I'm like you know, you get in that situation and like you're just like,
Yeah.
but really if you just said it's because you're giving it your power though. You don't realize it, but you are giving it your power because you could just be completely relaxed and just say, oh, I'm not interested. Yeah, not interested.
Yeah.
And, you know, just a few times, like they do have a certain radar where they'll realize, like, okay, this guy is. When you start saying, like, oh, I don't know, I got this, I'm not really, you know, you're like giving them that in
Yeah.
because you're like acknowledging that just the fact that you're acknowledging you're uncomfortable. That means, from a instinctive point of view, with another human being, you realize you kind of got your hooks in him a little bit because he's reacting. It doesn't matter if it's good or bad. He's in his
that's
emotions,
fair.
you know.
That's totally fair.
But it's all this stuff is easier said than done.
Yeah.
You know, it's like asking out supermodels. I do it all the time.
I would say for the right. I
In
would
my
say
head.
for the average person, maybe they like if you're showing like uncomfortableness and like weakness a little bit, for the average person, maybe they have your hooks in you. For me, I don't know that they do. I'm socially, I have terrible social anxiety. And like I feel bad that I know for a fact that there's nothing in the world that you can say. I am going to reject everything.
You need to do like
and I feel bad. And I like, and then I don't want to be mean, but then the more you press, the more defensive I get, and the more I'm like, the more argumentative I get. So I don't know. I just don't like being sold. There's nothing in the world I want besides Blu-rays of horror movies anyway. So,
you know what's funny though? No, now I lost my train of thought. Thanks a lot, Jared.
sorry about that, dude. I just was cutting you off and
I can't remember what we were talking about. I know we were talking about salesmen.
and we were talking about snails, man.
Yeah, I saw that comment. And also, I wanted to say to Mr. Smith, two things. First of all, The Great Pumpkin is a classic. And also, what did you say? Yeah, so Jarrett Smith said the latest movie with Meredith Salinger lent her talents to was to voice Supergirl in the Teen Titans Go to the movies in 2018. Pretty cool.
Wow.
She's still kicking, dude.
So, and that's the girl from from Dream a Little Dream. So I have to be honest, man, and I don't know if you'll even see it at all. But when I started dating Kristen, her face reminded me of that girl from Dream a Little Dream.
Whatever it takes to do for you to sleep at night, man. Look, some people have religion, some people, I mean, people have different things to get through life.
Right.
No, actually, I don't know how to react to that because I don't remember her enough other than I remember she was pretty and she had like dark hair and that's all it's been so long.
Yeah.
But I would get, if I saw that, I would feel the same way.
Yeah.
Good
night, Mr. Rob Show.
Good night, Mr. Rob Show.
Have a good day at work. What are you working on now? What is this drawing?
It's Linus.
Oh, it's Linus.
Linus the midget.
Oh, Linus the 5'7"-ish.
Jit. No, I thought it was great though how I got that because I saw that spam message pop up.
Dude, I love that.
And I was like, I'm not gonna even delete it. Who cares? Unless there's a whole bunch of them, because I'm just like, I don't want to
The only
just
thing
even.
that concerned me was like, what if that's like a malicious link? He's like, subscribe to my channel. What if
Yeah,
you
but
like click that link and it gives you viruses?
My problem is I know this might sound mean, but I feel like we're in the day and age where.
All right, Jordan, we'll see ya. What's up, Chelsea?
See you. Bye, Jordan. Chelsea, what's up? But I'm at the point where if you are dumb enough to click on any of that stuff
What's
at all,
up, Garth?
Garth Brooks. But yeah, who clicks on that?
I don't know. There might be someone in your feed who's like, well,
Anyways,
Jimmy wouldn't have them responding in his comments if they weren't.
Yeah, I don't
his
think
friend,
so.
You know, I
But
thought they
anyways,
were your friend.
So like the best part is I go back today and I'm like looking at what people were saying, and that's still there, and I saw has a heart, and I'm like, okay, in my mind I'm like, he hearted his own thing, I get it. And I went there and it was my good buddy Jared.
I almost wanted to change it to the care one, like where it's like the smiley hugging a heart. Hey, dude, that's one thing. So you know the care emoji thing on Facebook?
Like the hearts?
Yeah. So the one thing I can never have again, right, is my introduction to that emoji was the post that was going around. I had not seen it until I saw the post that said, like, once I saw that this looked like a smiley face, like tearing open its chest or something, I couldn't get that out of my head. And then that's all I could see for the first couple of moments that I saw it. I was like, what the hell is that?
I've never seen that. I got to check that out, dude.
Well, it's not, it's just that emoji, and it's the right selection of like words, and it just makes you kind of like see that emoji differently.
So it's not the emoji by itself. You have to add to it.
Well, you would have to like, it's like you have to have never seen the emoji before. So that when you see it, your brain tries to make sense of it based on the description of it that you just saw. And it looked like a super violent emoji. And then like I was able to see, I was like, oh, wait, no, that's not what it is. You can never see it again. Once you've seen it.
It can't be unseen.
Yeah.
Just realizing Linus has a big ass head, man.
Does he have a big head?
Hey, he's got like that freaking Jason Voorhees head, man.
Wow, he does have a Jason Voorhees head.
He's got like a funky ass head, man.
My name's Linus, and I've got a big head. Our day was good, Garth. I hope you've had a good day. I hope everyone's been having good days. Lots of good days for everyone. Good days all around.
Sincerely, Vinny the Artichoke.
Oh, Chelsea loves your shirt.
Thanks, Chelsea. It's actually, here's the crazy part. This is actually not a shirt, it's a tattoo. So they tattooed white all over me, and they tattooed fake wrinkles, and then they put the Michael over it.
Hey, have you seen that they're selling those they're selling like press-on tattoos, but like really like high quality ones that'll last?
Yeah, I actually heard about that because I was at Walmart a little while back, and the girl that was the checker, she was talking to me, and she's telling me she's getting a new tattoo, and I was just like, oh, I was like, I like tattoos, I'd get one, but I just, I don't know. I feel like there's nothing I could, if I could get it just for like a year, I might do it so I could really test it out.
Yeah.
And she's like, well, check out this new filter on Snapchat. And she held it up to my face, and it gave me like tats on my face and on my neck.
Yeah.
And she's like, you look really good. And I'm thinking like, yeah, that does look kind of cool.
Yeah.
So I'm driving home from Walmart thinking like, gosh, should I do that? And anyways, I was talking to somebody, and they're like, they got high quality tats you can do that last for like, I don't know, 24, 48 hours or whatever. And I said, that's cool. But I go, for me, that doesn't really do anything. Like I would need something that would last, like if I wanted to, up to a month or two. I want to really live with this in just everyday life and see at the end of that 2 months,
Yeah.
am I cool with getting rid of it, or am I like, I don't want it to go? A day or two, that's gimmicky. That's not going to really tell me. Maybe for some people.
I also feel like, though, for my like psychological like sentiment, I don't think I could make the judgment off of the temporary, because after a month, I might very well be like, yeah, I still want this, because I could still take it off.
Well, yeah, I mean,
You know, if I got the actual tattoo, I wouldn't ever be able to make that judgment. So my brain, it just wouldn't be the same thing, you know?
yeah, I mean, ideally, I think it would be great if they could really set it up to where, like, so there's like, you can get Botox, there's fillers, there's different things you can get that have pretty dramatic effects on your physical appearance,
Sure.
but they only last like a year.
Yeah.
And it varies between people. Some people might be 8 or 9 months, some people might be 14 months, but it has an expiration date. So if they could get tattoos that last for a year, I think if you have a tattoo for a year, at the end of that year, you know where you stand.
Yes, a year, absolutely. I would absolutely agree with that. Dude, I am just aching to answer this question that Chelsea said.
What'd she say?
She just said, either way, if your shirt is just a regular shirt or a tattoo, it's cool. And then she said, are you looking forward to the Candyman movie coming out this year?
Yeah, I am, of course, because I love horror, but I actually don't know very much, because from what I remember, that got held back because of the pandemic.
It got pushed because of the pandemic.
Yeah.
I'm actually more excited about it than I was before. I was very excited about it. But now I've heard that it is technically a direct sequel to the first one.
Mm-hmm.
It's about the kid from the end of the first one growing up. And it's produced by Jordan Peele, which I guess I feel kind of excited about that. I like what Jordan Peele has done as a director for horror. I don't know if it'll matter as a producer. Like, I don't know. I guess he's putting his name on it, so it but it's not going to be his direction.
We got to be honest, though, because I mean, I lived through the 80s and 90s, and most of the time, I hate to say this, but most of the time.
Oh, good night, Spartan.
Hey, good night, dude. Get some rest, dude. Most of the time when you see like they put James Cameron's name on there, like produced, or I don't know. To me, I feel like there's probably something that they liked, but it's not going to necessarily be their type of quality film. Because
that's the thing. Like, because if it was Jordan Peele directed,
which he should have. When I really think about it, I'm surprised that didn't happen.
I would have a different level of commitment to like my excitement about it. I don't know what the director has done. So I need to do research there. That's my fault. I should probably know that already. But so that's kind of my feelings on it.
Wow.
But I am stoked, and I have fairly recently watched all 3 of the Candymans. And Chelsea, I don't know if you know, Clive Barker is my favorite author, and Candyman is from a short story of Clive Barker's.
I actually didn't know that, dude. But I never knew that. No,
Yeah.
Why didn't? So he just decided, because he's done films.
Yeah.
He just decided he didn't want to do that.
What do you mean? Like he didn't want to direct that one?
Yeah, he didn't direct that one. Did?
I don't know if he directed that. I don't think that he did, but
I thought Candyman was just one of his. Well, I didn't even know it was one of his stories, but I thought, like, I'm assuming that it's a story he wrote. Somebody else did it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he's had so many properties that have been made into movies, dude. I mean, I know he did Nightbreed and he did the first Hellraiser.
You're always man-fanning for him.
Dude, he's literally one of the most brilliant imaginations in the world. I don't think I don't think that there's many people that imagine horror better than he does.
She took it a room.
All right, let's see here. So, inspired by works of is like the biggest section first. Okay, and then producer. What about director? Actor, director. Okay, so he's only directed 6 films. And yeah, not even that many, because his first 2 short films are listed, and then a collection of the 2 of them is one of them. So he's only directed 3 films. He did Hellraiser, Nightbreed, and Lord of Illusions. Which Lord of Illusions, I don't know. Have you seen that one? It was
No,
Scott
but
Bakula.
No, but I know you've told me about it before.
So I just recently watched it, and I recently read the short story of that. And it kind of sucks because the short story is way better than the movie. So like the movie is not even the same story. It's just like a reimagining of a couple of the characters. It's like if you had read the story and you were like, "Oh, now I'm going to go watch the movie version," you'd be like, "Wait, those aren't even they're not even the same story." You know?
Mm-hmm.
There's bits and pieces, but like the movie exists very much in like more like reality, whereas in the story there's like demons and monsters and shit that aren't in the movie. So oh, I don't know if you heard this news. So on the Hellraiser front, Jim, I feel bad like bringing up all this stuff, but did you hear that in the reboot of Hellraiser, they have cast a female to be Pinhead?
Dude, I think I would have never remembered that, but I remember just seeing like a headline somewhere and I never pursued it. So they really did, huh?
Yeah. And so, in my opinion, this was a fantastic move. Number one, in the novella of the Hellbound Heart, like the lead Cenobite is described as like having a female voice. It's not even really gendered, so it really doesn't matter. And anyone that's a fan of Clive Barker doesn't care. He fucks with like gender and sex. And
did you just say the F word?
Yeah, sorry, I didn't mean to. But I would say the biggest reason why it was such a good move to make it a female is because Doug Bradley's Pinhead is so iconic, and now there have been 2 other Pinheads who like the movies aren't as good, and like they are forced to compete with Doug Bradley because they are just an imagining of Doug Bradley's character, you know. Now put a female into that, it literally becomes a different character. It's obviously the same idea, but it can be a true reimagining. It doesn't have to compete. It can be a brand new like start, in my opinion.
Yeah, I actually like that, dude. No, at first I was like, I don't like that because when it comes to like iconic characters, I don't want to like do something for like the wrong reasons, you know, like we're trying to be more like whatever. But
Yeah.
For Hellraiser, that works because that is like even you telling me that, I feel like, yeah, that's creepy. That's cool. That's Hellraiser. Let's do it.
I don't know if you remember like the story of like Hellraiser very well. But the like main girl of like the series, she's not in all of them, but I think she's in like 4 of them, is Kirsty Cotton. And in a graphic novel run, she takes over Pinhead's role. She becomes the next Pinhead. So like there's been kind of an imagining of like this stuff already. But I don't know, dude. I'm just super stoked. And I think Hellraiser needs an update really badly. I don't think it quite holds up. the effects are really cool, and like the
You mean the
story
original?
is, yeah.
Dude,
think-
I don't know. For me, the first two are still like, just I don't know. They hold up for me. They're creepy as hell, dude.
They are creepy as hell. I think
maybe-
the
I
second one
mean-
is creepier. The first one's a better movie. The second one has more like effects and stuff. I literally just watched the second one.
I'm
Like
surprised you think
a
they don't
couple
hold up.
nights ago.
What? I mean, it's so like.
it's not that they don't hold up. I don't want to say that they don't hold up. They just are due for some modernization for.
Oh
a
yeah,
new
absolutely. But I mean,
they do hold up. I think Hellraiser does hold up in that like you can watch it today and totally enjoy it. But it does look old, you know. And the
See, to me-
casting is a little bit weird for me in the first one.
son of a. Well,
Chelsea, I don't know what the Mad Monster Party is,
what is
but
it?
it sounds spectacular. Man, oh, it's a horror convention? No, I don't typically go to many horror conventions. I've got a friend who goes to a bunch of horror conventions, and he has convinced me to go to a couple of them. I've gone to a couple really small ones. But I find that like horror conventions for me, like there's a lot of like knickknacks and things, and like I like the community. But for me, like the only thing that I really want to do is like watch the horror movies and like buy movies. And even most of the conventions don't even have like a lot of even if they have like Blu-rays or DVDs for sale, there's not like a lot generally.
No, I'll
And
say
they're-
you're very interesting in that regard because you really are like the purest of a fan. Because you're not like a fanatic as far as I don't mean that in a bad way where you like have to go out to the conventions and this and that. You just like truly love the films,
yeah,
which is kind of cool.
yeah.
Also makes me kind of jealous. So
Why are you jealous? Because you
'Cause I
want
don't
to go
like-
to the conventions?
well, no, because I don't like the films or you.
Fair. Dude, I'll say it, man. There's nothing in the world that I like more than horror movies.
That's
just-
awesome.
I could X out every other genre and I would be okay. If I could only watch horror movies from now on, I would be just fine. And also with horror, you win there because you get literally every genre. I can watch a horror comedy. I can watch a horror drama. I can watch like a thriller horror. Like it just I can watch a rom-com horror.
Yeah.
It's
Can you
just
watch
easy.
Can you watch a Disney horror?
Oh yeah, I can watch a Disney horror.
Can you watch
I don't know if there's any Disney horror.
Well, there's stuff that's pretty scary when you're a kid, I guess.
Yeah, probably. Anyway, I feel like I went on a tirade there, man.
Do you?
Like I just
think-
I just like was spewing like my feelings about horror and the new stuff.
I feel like you need to say more.
Be careful, man. I will say more. Wow. Cool Linus. Cool pumpkins.
I'm just laying in the flats. I'm gonna do some real quick with it, like before you have to go to bed. Yeah, come back and
So Chelsea says, what are your thoughts on the Hellspawn reboot? And did you ever like the HBO animation Spawn series? I don't know anything about the Hellspawn reboot. I literally nothing. I don't know if that's like if it's Spawn. And then the HBO animation Spawn series, my dad had a DVD copy of some part of it or all of it. I don't know if there was like a lot of it, and I've only watched like a couple minutes of it. Do you know about any of this?
Yeah.
Skills?
Yeah, I don't feel like it's fair for me to give like I didn't get
doesn't
familiar.
know.
I didn't get familiar enough with it, but I did see it. I actually that's back when I still had HBO when that came out, and I was
really?
I was a big fan of Spawn, and I watched it. I remember the animation was really cool. I remember actually really liking it, but for some reason, whatever was going on in my life at that point, I think I watched 1 or 2 episodes, and that was it. Spawn is such an amazing character. That's going to see right now. It's like time for like Marvel and all these characters, and they deserve it. You know, DC,
Yeah.
they've been around, but
It's time
there's
for
so
Image to rise up.
yeah, there's so many other like once you dude, if they did a Spawn movie today and it was done right,
Oh, dude.
have Clive Barker direct it. How's that?
Yeah. So Chelsea says Jamie Foxx is rumored to be the new Hellspawn.
Yeah,
I
I
think
did
he
hear
can
that.
do the role. Jamie Foxx can do literally anything.
Yeah, I mean, in my mind when you say that, I wouldn't have picked him, but then at the same time, that dude he's amazing. So yeah,
All right, I'm gonna
I
look
think
this.
I actually come to think of it, that's pretty cool that they did get him. I would have preferred Marlon Wayans, but dear Jared, sorry if I was too aggressive in my last text. Just know I love you. Always have, always will. Sincerely,
Wow.
Batman. What happened, Jared? Share with the group.
That's just really interesting. Dude, that's so crazy. This guy that I work with, this videographer that I work with today, right?
Yeah.
He keeps saying like, dude, I feel like I watched your channel or something like a long time ago. And then I was following his channel and I was logged into my thing. And he was like, dude, you follow my channel. And I was like, yeah, but I think I just followed it when I heard that you had a YouTube channel. And he just sent me, he found a comment from me from 8 years ago on one of his
Oh.
videos.
That's crazy.
And my comment to him is super creative channel. You guys are doing really great work. Sky's the limit. Keep producing content. Like,
Wow. No, I've come across stuff like that with myself. Not the exact same situation, but where you wrote something or like, dude, I've gone on videos on YouTube and I'm watching it. I'm like, this is great. And I go down in the comment section to comment. And there's a comment from me from like 3 years ago. It's like crazy, man. Well, I mean, you guys having fun yet?
wow, that's so interesting. So weird, man. I'm so thankful I didn't write something terribly ignorant on his video, you know?
Yeah, you guys suck.
You're right.
Oh, no wonder it's the wrong brush.
Yeah, that's a good point. Mr. Rob Show says, always be super nice on your comments. Also, Mr. Rob, aren't you supposed to be at work?
I quit.
Chelsea's asking, did we ever watch Tales from the Crypt? Chelsea, we wanted to start a horror channel to stream, so you're gonna fit right in once we get that going.
Your dreams are gonna come true.
What about you, Skillz? Have you seen Tales from the Crypt?
You mean the original?
Yeah.
Sure, I have. Like, I feel like there's not just one Tales from the Crypt, right? I mean, they had movies, they had the animations, right?
Well, so there's 2 Tales from the Crypt movies that are not Demon Knight and Bordello of Blood. There's like 1970s movies that are Tales from the Crypt. I don't know if there's any relation to the newer stuff, but then there was the television series that I believe originally aired on HBO and then went into syndication on like Fox, where they would do edited versions, and edited for like, normal television. And then there was a cartoon series as well. And then 2 movies based on the television series. And there was supposed to be a third one, but the third one didn't get made. But it did get made, but not as a Tales from the Crypt movie. And in fact, I think there's like 3 or 4 other movies that were possibly supposed to be Tales from the Crypt movies that just got made as just regular horror movies, not related. Dude, that was me just verbally masturbating how much I know about Tales from the Crypt there. That was pretty inappropriate. I will cut it out. But I'll answer the question. I've only seen the first season of Tales from the Crypt. And I've probably seen episodes here and there because I remember it being on like Saturday nights on Fox when I was in like middle school. So I did see the re-airing, like edited down versions, but about 2 or 3 years ago, I was starting to do like the Halloween thing where you watch as many horror movies as you can in October. And I always wanted to do it, and I always would miss like all of October. I'd be like, I'm going to watch horror movies every day. And then I'd forget to watch horror movies every day. And then I'd watch like 1 in October. But like, I think 3 years ago, I've made it a point to actually do that. And I did watch 3 years ago. I watched like 17 horror movies and all of season 1 of Tales from the Crypt in October.
Well, that's pretty cool.
And I also watched the first episode of the cartoon.
I didn't. Yeah, I know I've seen something. I just don't know what. But when you hear somebody say, "Have you seen it?" I always assume that means like they're talking about like a new version came out. But I'm guessing not, right?
Well, and she didn't say like, have you seen it or did you see it? She said, did you ever watch? So that
gotcha.
Gotcha. Well, Skillz, we've been going for an hour and 13 minutes. It's probably about time to wrap it up.
Is that what she said?
Yeah, she did say that.
All right, hold on. Let me see if it goes something like. Jared, what are you doing? We just come on here.
I just hanging out by myself.
I know.
Ignoring everyone.
You should do one of these. Ready? Oh shit! I forgot I was streaming like 40 minutes later.
Chelsea said, "Would you say Nightmare Before Christmas is a Disney horror film?" Yeah, I'd say so.
So you would, huh?
Did Tim Burton direct that, or did he just produce that? I think he just produced that movie.
Really? I don't know why I've always just thought he did it, but
All right, let's see. Nightmare Before Christmas. Director Henry Selick.
oh, yeah, I guess you're right.
Yeah, he's a writer on it. Story and characters. And then I'm pretty sure he's a producer. Yeah, he's a producer. It just goes to show, you know, Jordan Peele just producing Candyman could end up being a wonderful thing that people are going to be like, wait, did he direct that or did he just produce that like 30 years later, 20 years later?
I don't know if anybody actually knows the answer to that. Like even when you go to IMDb, they're like, we're not sure.
Yeah, we don't know.
We don't know.
That's rough when you try to go to someone's IMDb page and it's like, yo, we don't know who you're talking about.
Like, bro, nobody knows the answer to that. You know, just like-
Nobody knows. All right. Well, I got to go get in the shower and get ready for bed, Skillz.
nobody cares.
I know. Nobody does care.
All right, so I'm done. Hold on.
Are you
Can I
done?
just put my down signature on it? All right. So what do you guys think? What do you think about my drawing?
I think it's amazing. Hey, did you ever finish Inside or did you just give up on it?
Oh no, I'm gonna finish watching it. I'm just kind of I'm collating my script. What was it I said? That it wasn't collate, it was something like that.
I love that you're collating, dude.
It wasn't collate though. What was the word?
I don't know.
Gosh, it was something like that though, dude. It was like so dumb.
Why is I was gonna say there's like a cloud on his face.
No, I'm trying to.
What are you doing? You're ruining your art, man.
No, you'll see. Just watch.
Are you gonna bring down the opacity or?
No, watch this. Watch. Hold on. People have naturally a little red in their face, so if I just even go like that.
Oh, nice, dude.
Yeah, see, it gives them like a little rosy red cheek, like Mama just slapped him.
Wow, yeah, that's
Oh,
good, man.
Son of a.
You are talented, Skillz.
Thank you.
Jimmy MF Skillz, dude.
Does this mean now I get to go to? Oh, he's not even alive anymore, huh?
Who?
The Peanuts guy. The Peanuts guy.
You know, I've acted with and am kind of friends with the actor who played Charlie Brown for at least a while.
Really?
Yeah. Jeremy Miller. He was Ben Seaver on Growing Pains, and he was Charlie Brown on a couple. I don't even know, on a couple of specials, or I'm not sure.
All right, well, we better go, guys. We've done enough damage.
But I don't know who played Linus.
All right, goodbye.
All right, crew. Well, this was a wonderful time. I'm really glad that we did this. This was relaxing for me.
Very therapeutic.
It was
Very.
therapeutic. Chelsea got to test me on some of my horror knowledge, and that felt the best, I think. Just thinking and talking about horror.
I agree, man.
Horror is life. Skills, do you have any wisdom you want to impart on the way out?
Yeah, guys, just keep your heads up. Think
Even
positive
me, Skills?
thoughts.
Even your
Yeah,
pal
you
Jared?
too. Yeah, think positive thoughts. Keep your head up. Get 8 hours of sleep every night.
Okay.
Take your vitamin C. Say
Yeah.
say your prayers.
And say your prayers.
Alrighty,
All right. Well, we will see you next time. Peace out.
homies.
Yes.
Yes.